I don't want to rely on a man is because I am the product of that. I am the product of a woman having to depend on a man to survive financially. And I was raised to believe that I will not have worth. I will not be able to have the independent freedom, or do anything that I want to do in life without the support of a man. And that, I think, is one of the reasons I'm single. Okay. And I've done a lot of work on myself. I've gone to a lot of years of therapy. Never married, don't have kids. And I think I admit that one of the reasons why I'm still single is because I kept going for the wrong men. I kept going to the men that would try to save me. I was always, and we've always been taught to look for a Prince Charming, right? That's what we're taught with Disney. And so I was always looking for someone to save me, take me out of my parents' house. I want, like, provide for me. And they kept using me. I kept getting, you know,
Using you for what?
for my body, for
How's he saving you if he's using you?
because I was letting it happen.
What is this?
But what is he saving you from? You said you went for the man that saved you, but he used you at the same time.
Right. And
And you
that's
kept
why I'm
getting
saying,
what?
and that's why
I
I'm
can't
saying.
save money and use it at the same time.
I think
No,
she said a
no,
man.
no, no.
She
goes
goes
for
for
the-
the.
So I'm
That
just curious, was he spending money on you? Is that what you meant when you
Mhm.
said?
Yeah, he
So-
was providing for my rent, providing for everything. I was
But-
living
That's
with
an
him.
equal
and so
exchange.
then how are you getting used for your body if he was paying money for your rent? Couldn't he say he was being used for his wallet?
No, and therein
Wait,
lies the issue.
Can I,
Because that wasn't my end goal. My end goal was never to use a man. I never wanted.
but
That's what I was trained to do. That's what I thought. I always have wanted to be independent, but the opportunity came for me to move out of my parents' house because he was going to move me out to Kansas City, and I lived with him for a few months. And obviously the relationship became toxic because he
The typical
So-
sell you a dream type of man, and
Right.
you take
but
it, eat
what
it up.
dream is he
Right.
selling you? He's paying your rent.
No, her dream.
No.
She says she was raised on the dream or idea that you
Well, I'm
need a
not-
man to come in and save you. So
Mhm.
when that man came in and was like, "Hey, let me move you out. Come live with me."
I thought it
rent-free,"
was going to be
like,
Prince Charming. I thought that we were going to be traveling, and like I wasn't purposely selling my body or anything
So
like
what
that.
did he
No, I
do?
didn't say nobody.
No.
Nobody. Don't do
Okay.
that. Don't do that. Don't.
I'm just trying to clarify.
You try to play that victim role. Nobody called you that.
Okay.
He
Hey,
was. He
everybody,
was.
1 second. Get the likes up, guys. We gotta get 100% engagement,
He-
please.
He
Go ahead.
was paying your rent.
and subscribe.
I was living in his
Subscribe.
apartment.
And what else was he providing? Everything.
Food, everything, all of it. He was
And
providing
you think he
entertainment,
used you
all
for
of it.
sex?
I mean, that was your man.
I felt as if I wasn't living to my fullest potential because I was living off of his means.
So how did
So
he?
you want to be independent and you don't want to give up sex. So that's why you're single.
And you were
No.
taught that way. He
I
wasn't.
was
He didn't
told-
grow
I
up.
was
that way.
told-
If somebody's giving you,
What you were
No,
raised.
explain yourself.
to-
I want to know what you're trying to say. I want to know what you're trying to
Wait,
say.
can I clarify something?
he's taking care of everything, and you think sex is too much of a trade off?
Did you feel
No, I
used
never
when
said that.
you felt
Well, you
used
said he
when
was
left?
using you for your body.
You can be
When he
manipulative
left.
and use someone
Manipulated
with
for
their
what?
body.
How?
Yeah.
Speaking from experience.
That means her
I mean,
parents.
I'm not gonna
did
lie.
that.
You guys
honestly-
act like, come on, we like sex too.
Yeah,
What
that's-
do
Yeah,
you
no,
think?
I'm not saying. I'm
Yeah.
not saying
No,
that.
I love it.
Yeah, no, I'm
But-
not saying we had great sex. Don't get me wrong. Okay,
Oh, so you
I'm
wasn't
not.
getting used.
You
wait,
can even
you-
in a relationship and in a marriage, you can be violated.
But how? She literally said her parents raised her to be that
Hold on.
way.
Yeah,
and then
from the beginning,
So how-
little
it's not his
girls are
fault.
sold this
No,
book
and
of
I'm not,
Prince
and I'm not
Charming.
blaming it on him.
Wait.
I've never put blame on
But
him.
I
I put actually the blame on myself.
Did you feel used when he left? Is that what you're saying? Or like,
Um,
I'm still so confused.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
so,
no,
so
no,
I'm
okay.
just
I
saying,
just want
when you-
clar-
No,
I
I'm
just
not
want
doing.
clarification.
I'm not doing a good explanation. Listen, how do I explain this? Because this is the first time I've ever explained this, and so that's why I'm a little, shaky on my explanation. I was raised in Venezuela and in Latin countries, really, in any other country. You're always taught as a woman to look for a gringo, to look for the provider. Okay. And that's what happened to my mom. She found this Mormon missionary white guy, and she latched on to him for dear life. They had me here in the United States. And then when we went back to Venezuela, because obviously that didn't work out. When we went to Venezuela, I was always, that's what I saw. That's what I grew up thinking. That's what's normal. I need to go find a man that's going to take me to the promised land, take me back to the States, take me back to where I'm from. And it didn't matter what he was, what he did. Just go towards anything that's going to give you a good financial stable life. And again, yes, there was sex involved, there was other things involved, but that was never a priority. That was
It should have
never.
been sex involved.
I'm just
We
confused.
were in a
What did he
relationship.
do wrong? That's why I'm super confused.
No,
about.
so
what
what I did wrong.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
The only reason I'm confused is because you said the word used, and when you
Yes.
say the word used,
Sure.
it sounds like you're like a victim in this
Of a
situation.
parasite.
But the thing is, like, the more you describe the situation, I'm
Mhm.
like, this sounds great. He was taking care of you. You said great sex.
Yeah.
So how, like, if you were also enjoying the sex, how could you be used?